welcome one and all, episode 8 of the Wide 80 podcast. We got the same group of guys. We got Short Stuff Golf, Colby to my left, 2023 fantasy baseball champion. Drafts this Saturday, man. So we
Y'all
gotta
in for a treat today.
We gotta be sure that we milk the 2023 fantasy baseball champion because everyone starts at 0.
Yep.
Everyone starts 0-0. We got Chandler in the building. How are we feeling? What are the vibes like? I know if we ask how who's feeling, Colby will probably have a legitimate bad answer because you sound like death, but you look great. But you look great.
Last week has been horrible.
It's been horrible.
It's
just the the nose
like one
and
thing
the
after
throat and the
another.
chest?
Yeah.
It's all upper respiratory. Is that what they say?
It's not good business.
I'm in the middle of a blizzard over here. And Chandler, what's your ailment?
Nothing, man. It's beautiful over here. I love it. Besides what's between the ears, no ailment.
Everything
up
is
top.
everything. So this episode is a little different, but it's going to be fun. So we've only talked about it for forever. We have our salary cap fantasy baseball draft this Saturday, and we are recording on Thursday, so less than 2 days away.
Yep.
And every week we have been giving out the content of, top 5 rankings, positions, sort of getting us in the mindset for this draft, and it's all going to come to fruition. But today we are going to do a fantasy mock draft, and that will be fun. That's how we will end the podcast. I'm just going to play spoiler alert. This is going to be a lot of baseball in this podcast because I feel like it's appropriate. The season's basically kicked off.
Soul Series happened.
The Soul Series. I woke up at 5 a.m. for the first game. Did not do it for the second game, but that seems like the game that I should have watched. What was it, like 15-11 or some shit?
Yeah, it was a lot to a lot. Both pitchers got blown the hell up, but
yeah, and I've been telling you, if spring training says anything, some of the best pitchers in the game are getting beat up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But they got Musgrove had a bad spring, and then started off today, or I guess this morning. Didn't look too hot, but okay. So the sequence is a little different. We are going to start with our draft, right?
Our top 5 draft.
Our top 5 draft, not fantasy draft. Today, we are drafting top 5 players to never win a championship in their respective sports. Now, I went first last time. So I think, does Colby now go first?
Colby's in the
go
one spot.
second, and I go last.
Yep.
We like that. We like that.
Let's do it.
Do you like that?
You like that?
All right. This is going to be great. So we got Colby leading it off, Chandler going third. I will go last, and then it's always serpentine. So Colby, the first pick and the best players to never win a ring draft. Who you got?
I'm going to go with LaDainian Tomlinson.
Nice.
For my first pick. One of my favorite players to watch. And he played when the Chargers were actually pretty good. But he just never got there.
Dude would score touchdowns in every which way. Passing, throwing, catching.
Best all-purpose back you can probably say in history.
Yeah,
put it down.
And you knew.
Put it on wax,
when they were doing,
dude. Put it on wax, bro.
When they were doing that stretch from the 6-yard line, man, that was going in.
Yeah, the stretch, the zone blocking stretch from the 6-yard line.
Yeah.
Then the little
Yep, exactly. Right over the pylon. Yep.
There we go. All
Inevitable.
Right, Chandler, second pick.
We'll keep
your first pick.
My first pick. We'll keep it baseball heavy. Give me Ken Griffey Jr.
Damn it! I knew with y'all baseball guys. I knew I didn't have a shot. I was gonna try. I was hoping he would slide to maybe second, third round. I didn't have a chance with you.
Nope.
I love it. Ken Griffey Jr. I got this. Okay. With my first pick, give me Allen Iverson.
Nice.
Just if it's not for his overall talent, was probably one of the most influential players in sports history.
That's about to say. I was gonna snag him if he came back around to me in this round
Okay.
simply for his influence.
So then we'll come back around. How am I gonna do this? You know what? I like this. Give me Randy Moss.
Nice.
Dang
Chandler,
it.
who you got? Dang it!
I got Barry Sanders.
Yep, as you should.
Yep.
As you should. Ken Griffey
Dang
Jr. and
it.
Barry Sanders seems like a cheat code.
We're not done yet.
We're not done yet. Colby, who you got?
Going Craig Biggio.
Nice.
No Houston bias, right? Right?
No,
Zero.
no.
Bagwell next.
Look, I don't like how you clicked the pin. I don't like how you clicked it. Next pick.
My next pick is going to be Tracy McGrady.
That's solid too.
Also, no Houston bias.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, I love it.
I think what he means to say is the city of Houston.
I'm picking Houston.
Houston.
Chandler, who you got?
Give me Ichiro Suzuki. We're just
Yeah.
gonna teeter-totter between MLB and NFL on this
Ooh.
and smoke y'all.
Ichiro's a good one.
Ooh, see, I like that energy. I like that energy. Okay, so I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna take Dan Marino.
We'll find them.
Well, fine then.
Thought we were friends.
And since he's still on the board, give me Charles Barkley.
Yep.
I mean,
Charles
it's not a sexy pick, but it's probably the most efficient or one of the most efficient. All right, Chandler, who you got?
Hashtag T Swift Nation. Imagine if Travis Kelce never won a Super Bowl. Tony Gonzalez.
Oh, yeah.
Tony.
You're right. It'd be a different conversation, right?
Be way different.
All right. Colby, who you got?
Sorry.
Oh, you muted, bro.
Oh, you muted.
Let's go with Jeff Bagwell.
Yeah.
Even though he went muted for a second,
Yeah.
we kind of knew where that was going.
That's funny.
Okay. And then to finish it out, Colby.
I'm gonna go with Ernie Banks, the best
Yeah.
player to
Nice.
never ever go to a postseason.
Not just ever, but never
ever.
Like 2,500 and something games.
No big deal. No big deal.
Yep. Crazy.
All right, finish it out.
We'll take some basketball here, and I'm going with the more pivotal big man. There's a lot of players to pick from, but Karl Malone.
Absolutely. Sounds good to me. And I will end it with Adrian Peterson.
That's solid.
Very solid.
Okay, so let's round off the teams. Colby has LaDainian Tomlinson, Craig Biggio, Tracy McGrady, Jeff Bagwell, and Ernie Banks. Chandler has Ken Griffey Jr., Barry Sanders, Ichiro, Tony Gonzalez, and Karl Malone. I rounded out with Allen Iverson, Randy Moss, Dan Marino, Charles Barkley, and Adrian Peterson.
I think Brandon won that one.
I mean, top right.
Four or
It's top
five
right.
4 or 5 of Brandon's picks were taken off my board. So it's either cheating or collusion, or what's the answer?
No,
He can see it. I don't know how.
That was a good one. And for the fans, we came up with that today. They're like, hey, what are we drafting? I sent about 9 ideas, and Colby was whichever one Colby wants. That's the one we go with.
That's what we go with.
Colby's like, that one sounds cool. And we're like, let's do it. We got it. That was fun. So we're going to jump into player perspective.
I think so.
Oh, my favy. Come on.
Player perspective. I'll start off with mine since it was football and it seems like there's going to be a lot of baseball from here on out. So let me share my screen. Excuse me. And then make sure I do the right one. Boom. Boom. All right, let me know if you guys can see it.
Yeah, it's up.
Here we go. This is retired NFL quarterbacks. Okay, so these guys' careers over. To the left, we obviously see a game advantage, a total game 236 as opposed to 234. On the left, we got 5,723 yards, 366 touchdowns, 244 interceptions with a quarterback rating of 84.1. On the right, we got 51,475 yards, 300 touchdowns to 226 interceptions with a quarterback rating of 79.9. The big caveat, guy on the left, 7 career rushing touchdowns. Guy on the right, 33. Guy on the right also has 3,400 career rushing yards. Guy on the left is 567.
Gotta
Give
do
me
some quick
Steve
math.
McNair on the right.
Ooh.
That was really good. It's not him though, but I like the guess though.
So we'll call this 15 seasons.
Sure.
All right.
That
15
number I don't know.
seasons.
Yeah. As the guesses come out, I will slowly share some more information. But Colby had a good Steve McNair. So the guy on the right, he scored some rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, it's not Vic though.
It's not Vic.
Give me Donovan McNabb.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I love it though, but no.
On the right is what I asked for. Not
No, I got what you're saying. Donovan McNabb on the left would have been crazy, but maybe crazy enough to be right. Guy on the left also had more fantasy points if you care.
315 rushing attempts. 7 touchdowns. That's like a Peyton Manning number. Hey, don't bait me.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Is it a Peyton Manning number? 7 rushing touchdowns on the left?
Might not be a Peyton Manning number.
Oh, it's an Eli Manning number.
There
then.
you go. I like it.
That's
on
funny.
the left is Eli Manning.
Eli, what?
And on the right, man.
All right, I'm gonna start giving it a little bit of a little bit. Okay, on the right guy is a Hall of Famer.
Future or already?
He's already in the Hall of
Shit.
Famer.
Give me Warren Moon.
No, I did see him though, but no, not Warren Moon.
I think Warren had more passing yards.
Warren was up there. On the right,
I don't know. I wanted to say Drew Brees till you said that though.
not it. Yeah, so on the right, you talked about Peyton Manning. Guy on the right has a connection with Peyton Manning.
Andrew Luck.
No,
16 seasons.
would have been
Let's
crazy.
I'm at a blank right now, man.
Joe Namath.
A connection
No.
to Peyton Manning.
You'll understand once I reveal. We ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Guy on the right is John Elway.
Okay.
Elway,
Who
you know what?
traded-
I can't
who-
believe
yeah,
I didn't say that.
Or didn't
guy.
Yeah.
trade, but who signed Peyton Manning.
So
But-
Eli and Elway. All right.
And I'll just say, if you, depending on who you want, like if you look at the passing numbers, Eli Manning, more yards per game. Obviously, the game was a little different, but more passing, had a better overall quarterback rating, a better completion percentage, just didn't rush for this many yards. Is Eli Manning a Hall of Famer? I'm
I
just
think
saying.
Just because he beat Tom Brady, he's for sure.
Well, he's
in there.
got 2
Yes.
rings.
Yeah.
And I don't want to misquote myself. I don't have the full thing, but I think Eli Manning only made like 3 or 4 Pro Bowls. Only.
That's criminal.
And then Elway made like 9 or some shit like that. But yeah, this is Eli Manning on
That's
the
a good
left,
one.
John Elway on the right. Puts things in perspective, which is the point of this.
Of player perspective.
I love it. I love
Let's
it.
go.
All right. So any of y'all want to go first?
No matter. I did starting pitchers last year.
And then Colby did. We'll stick. You did career, right? Or
I did
certain
career.
seasons.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like it's because one of them's still playing, and I think it's like 10 years he's been in. So I did the first 10 years.
All right. Since you're explaining yours, we'll do yours.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us about it.
Left is still playing,
Which is why he's not in the Hall of Fame.
which is wise.
One
Okay,
got a
okay.
ring. One
One
got a
Cy
ring.
Young though.
No Cy Young. 1 Cy Young. 2
Mhm.
ERA
ERA title, 6
title.
So left
Mm.
it's
Blake
between
Snell.
2. Yeah, it's either Blake Snell or Garrett Cole.
Left is Garrett Cole.
There
Yeah.
we go. I gotta know if Colby's doing it. He's got some affiliation to Houston. I have to know that
And
when
then
I'm guessing. Damn it. Okay, so Garrett Cole's on the left.
Mm-hmm.
Man, so
Who
more
has
games.
more
30,
strikeouts than
30
Garrett
more
Cole?
games.
Like
Or,
that many more.
started
Four-time
started
All-Star
less, 3 less. 500? What is that?
in the Hall of
400 more
Fame.
innings?
God, he has some strikeouts, a
Yeah.
better ERA, has a save, 3 saves. Dude.
Yeah,
But
he
that's the
used them
thing,
all the time.
but Garrett Cole has a better K percentage.
Is it also a Yankee?
No.
Oh.
Ooh, see, I like the questions like that are helpful. Oh man. He's a Hall of Famer, so we got to think. I don't know
Yeah.
who in the hell is. I just got into baseball. I don't know who's in the Hall of Fame in
Let's
baseball.
go. I'm just gonna throw two names. Nolan Ryan.
Yes.
All right.
Wow, he really got that one, didn't he?
Yep. Nolan Ryan and Garrett Cole.
I
Nolan
like
on
it.
the right, left Garrett Cole. Kind of
Dude,
similar in a way.
Dude,
you're
30
not
more
wrong.
games.
That's
30 more games, but
crazy.
400 more innings.
Yep.
That's
So they used
wild.
Nolan like
That is
crazy.
wild.
Yeah, like in the 9th inning, still throwing 104.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
130 pitches.
3.06 ERA is kind of insane, bro.
Yeah, for a career.
Wow.
But I mean, you got to check out the bottom too, though.
Yeah.
6-time All-Star, 1 Cy Young, 2 ERA titles. I don't know if ERA titles were around when Nolan was playing.
That's kind of crazy, man.
That is
Probably would
gnarly.
have got one.
Shit. That was good. That was good. All right, Chan man.
Yeah, these are pitchers last year. Um, they both did very well. You know, close in games started, close in innings.
Pitchers last year.
Yep, pitchers last year. One is
Two.
currently injured, and that's really all this one is about. Is a guy? One of them's going for $20, one going for $2 because he's injured right now.
Is Blake Snell on the right?
No,
Give me Jesus Luzardo.
no.
The 298 is really good.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm trying to think. So I know Snell led in ERA. So it's someone that was just below him.
Luis Castillo on the right.
Nope.
Damn. I hate that this happens. I hate that like I look at pictures literally every single day, and then when I'm on the spot to guess one, I can't.
I should
So-
know right.
They're both high-end pitchers. I mean, they're both over 200 strikeout guys. They both almost have like 31% K rate on the left versus a 29% on the right.
I'm gonna feel real stupid here in a minute.
That's the title of our
Okay.
episode, by the way. I'm gonna feel real stupid here in a minute. Okay, so I'm just gonna start naming really good
Yeah,
pitchers on the
start
right. I'm
tossing
gonna
them out there.
go Spencer Strider. No,
No,
he had
no.
a high 3 ERA.
A lot. Any 20 wins.
I'm gonna try to get. I'm guessing. Try to guess right. So I know Snell had the best ERA, so it's not him.
Zach
Um,
Eflin.
Eflin.
Nope. I looked at him though. That was close. He's close to Zach Eflin. Not in any other way but statistically. But both these guys are technically close to
Kyle
Zach Eflin.
Bradish.
No.
Bradish was a good one. Zach Wheeler.
Nope.
No, he didn't have a 2.98 ERA.
Aaron Nola, 3.86.
No, Nola was in
No.
the 4s.
Yeah, he was in the 4s.
You're right about that.
Shit, man. No, I refuse, and I don't want to make a stupid dumb pod and just
Max Fried? No, he had way more than that. He didn't. Yeah, he was like 8-0.
20 and who's going for $20? I'm gonna hate myself. And
Sorry,
that's the
I'm
thing.
gonna give you left. Because y'all
Okay.
or do you want right? Because y'all are
Peralta.
working hard on. Yeah, there you
Okay,
Yeah,
go.
left
Peralta's
is
on the
Peralta.
left.
Yep.
I'm gonna start just picking guys that y'all are associated with.
Yeah.
I'm just going to, and then right.
Well, I think he's just a little overpriced just because of his injury history, but
Right is
yeah.
overpriced.
No, Wright is injured right now.
Gaussman.
And I think he's a freaking steal at this
Kevin
price because he'll
Gaussman.
come back. No.
Garrett Cole.
No, he's still going for more than $2.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's $2.
$2.
Oh my
With a
god.
298.
He's hurt right now.
Yeah, he went down in spring training with a shoulder injury.
Tanner Bibby.
Nope.
Who went down with the? I know who went down with the. I quit. No, let's go.
You ready?
Yep.
Kodai Senga, New York Mets.
Senga.
Yep.
What a guy.
God, I should know this because I watch Frank at Barstool just flip out about the Mets, and he
Yeah.
was like, "This shoulder injury is worse than Tommy John's." That's crazy, man.
Yeah, he
That was
played.
his numbers last year.
Those were his numbers last year. Yeah.
Good lord.
He played incredibly well.
And Peralta's going for 20.
Yeah, I think it's a little high.
Eesh.
I do too.
And that's your boy. You're speaking from
Yeah,
the heart here.
I am. I am.
I respect
I think
that.
11's a good price for him. Maybe 12.
Hey, we'll get into that.
We will.
Right?
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
get into that. We'll
Yeah.
see who we battle over. All right. So we got player perspective out of the way. Colby, you want to get into some golf stuffs?
Yeah, man. That's what it do, right? So we got Valspar going on right in Meow. It's another big tournament. We're in the middle of big tournament season. We're doing some pretty big things right now.
Damn, Skip.
And this means that there's a lot of good players, a lot of good golfers. So you can throw metrics in there, it's fine, but at the end of the day, like there's so many good ones, so many fantastical players. I really just went off Phil with this. And uh I will say this though. Sam Burns, he is going for, sorry, let me bring it back up. Let's see. Sam Burns, I think he's going for like 10-8. He has won this tournament twice.
Damn.
I think 4 years ago he played it, and it was back to back, I believe. So Sam Burns, I'm going to run with him just because of course history. He is expensive, but I think that's well worth it based off his history, and he has been playing very well lately. The last tournament he played at, he was very mediocre in the first round, and then he kicked it on the second round, and I think he was like a top 30 finish. So he's not playing bad as of recent, but the fact that he has won here multiple times really says ding 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 to me. So I'm gonna throw him in there. I don't know why I don't have my I don't know why I don't have my values up here. I don't know why. But anyways, so Sam Burns, he's going for like 10-8. Then you got Brian Harmon. I think he's a little over 9.
We hear him every pod.
Yeah, he had a chance to win last week. It was Scotty Scheffler. He was at 20 under, and it was Shoffley, Harmon, and Clark, who were all tied at 19 under. They all had a chance at birdie, and they all missed the putt. Harmon was one of those guys. He was grinding it out all day. Like I tell you guys, he's a guy that doesn't die. He keeps going. Um, if there's ever a chance I don't put him in there, I would still put him in there because he's just one of those guys that won't ever shoot bad. Brian Harmon, and he's shooting well now. Um, he's at -1 for the tournament. So we're doing really well. And mind you, my lineup that I put in today is actually for the whole entire tournament. And I would play these guys again tomorrow for the second day because these guys are just playing well. No one is over one, or no one is over par. Everybody's either even or shooting better. So I got Sam Burns and Brian Harmon. Brian Harmon's are relatively in the nines, mid nines. Then I got Doug Gim. I think you guys heard him last time. Doug Gim has had a top 15 finish in the last 6 tournaments now. He's playing extremely well. I think he's like 87, 88 going right now. I'm more than willing to pay for somebody in the eights who has had a top 15 finish last 6 tournaments. That's like stealing candy from a baby. He should be at like 10, but we're going to go with Doug Gim there. The next
Don't
guy
steal
we're going,
candy from babies, though.
yeah, don't do that because
do that.
We do
you might end
not.
up in.
We do not
Condone
condone
stealing
candy from babies at the Wide 80 podcast.
I'm glad we established that because we need to. Right?
Disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer. And so then the next 3 guys, they're roughly 6K. The fact that I went with a guy who's 10-8, I had to kind of dig in, and I found some pretty cool names in there. Thorbjorn Olsen, I think he's going for 72.
Wait, time out. How do you have a first name like what's his first name?
Thorbjorn.
Thorbjorn. But then his last name is
BJORN.
Olsen.
Yeah.
But his last name is Olsen. That's
Thorbjorn
the
Olsen.
biggest tease of all time.
Olesen, Oleson.
Oh, I
It's a
thought it
little
was
different. All right.
no.
Olesen. Either way.
No.
But he
Okay, we're
is
back on track.
yeah. He is going, I believe, for 7,200. He's made the 4 out of the last 5 cuts. He's one of the guys that came out of DP World Tour. Hasn't really been playing with the PGA for a while, but as of late he's been shooting pretty well. He's had some down tournaments, but that's to be expected in golf. You're not going to shoot perfect every single time, but he shot very well as of recent, so I'm going to go with him. He's probably one of the best second shot players out there. And this course relatively calls for a good second shot, which all courses do, but this course in particular, he's the second shot is pretty key. So we're going to go with Thorbjorn Olesen.
Hell
And then
yeah.
we got Andrew Novak. He has actually not been playing very well 3 tournaments before. He's recently kicked on. This is a 6,700 player. There's a salary, 6,700 going for him. So I had to kind of grab from the back here. I think Andrew has a really good course history here. We're gonna run with that guy. He's just one of those guys that's playing well as of recent. Not doesn't have a lot of course history here, but he does play very well at this course. So we're gonna go with Andrew Novak at 6,700. And then we have Seamus Powers. He's an old school guy. He's been around for a long time. He's actually my 6,600 pick, and he's doing the best out of everybody. He's shooting 3 under right now. That's a really good pick out of my end. He's made the
He's like,
last 8 cuts. He's made 7. He's made 7. And he's shooting very well as of recent. So we're going to keep going with them. We have Sam Burns, Brian Harmon. Let me pull this up. Sam Burns at 10.9. We got Brian Harmon at 9,800. We got Doug Gim at 8,400. That's a steal. We have Thorbjorn Olsundred. We have Andrew Novak at 6,700. And then we have Seamus Powers at 6,600. That expends all of your salary cap. There's no room to play with that. I do
nothing
believe
left
it's a good,
over.
nothing left over for
Let's
that.
go.
So this is maxed out. In this current tournament that I'm in right now, I forget what the whole thing is. There's like 50,000 people in this thing, and I'm sitting at 9,746 place.
Damn.
So I'm doing
So
really
people
good.
can just
Yeah, you
use
are.
that lineup
Yep.
basically any day if you're playing for that day.
Yeah.
But you're playing for the whole
Yeah, this
whole
lineup is
weekend.
for the whole tournament.
Yeah.
But I would suggest using this lineup tomorrow for the second day because these guys are playing really well. I just managed to hit on these players before the tournament started. So it's for the whole thing.
Damn
So
Skippy.
And for
Yep.
those listening, tomorrow is today.
yeah, tomorrow's today.
Yeah, there you go. Tomorrow's today. You're right. All right. So let's get into some UFC.
Okay.
I'm surprisingly winning. I'm on a win streak the past 2 weeks and up a little bit of money. Basically had some underdogs cash, but this week Amanda Hebos versus Rose Namajunas. Free fight night. It's gonna be some fun leather slanging here.
Love me some Rose, man.
Love Rose, love Amanda Hebos. But actually, this card, again, to the casual fan, not going to know a lot of these guys, but there are some quality fights on this card. You got heavyweights are always fun. Justin Tafa always comes to knock people out. You got Edmund Shabaznian at one point was considered the next champion. He kind of fell from that, but I think he has a favorable matchup here. We'll get into that. This Peyton Talbot and Cameron Simon, dude, this fight's going to be crazy. Super high quality kids right here. Billy Quarantillo, Yusef Zalal, that's a great fight. Ricardo Ramos, Juliana Rosa, Miles Johns is fighting. Stephen Wynn's fighting. These are going to be really fun fights. So you know how I do it. I give you 5 bets I really like. If you want to parlay them, go ahead and do that. My parlays haven't been hitting, but the individual bets value have been really good. Last week I hit a plus 155 underdog. That was really cool. But here's my 5 bets, and we'll talk about the parlay. It starts with Steven Wynn. I am taking him to win, no pun intended. He's sitting at minus 180. I love it. This guy has some tough losses on his record. Steven Wynn, up and coming dude. Let's take him. I'm taking him at minus 180. The next one, give me, where are we going? Billy Quarantillo. Billy Quarantillo, I'm taking him over Youssef Zalal. Quarantillo is a scrapper. He's a tough dude to fight. Youssef Zalal was in the UFC prior, got cut because of his losing streak, and he's on a winning streak outside of the organization in smaller companies. But the UFC is just a different monster. Give me Quarantillo at minus 132. Then up, Edmund Shabazzian. I am taking him over AJ Dobson. Look, Edmund Shabazzian has looked like shit in some of his fights, but I think they gave him too much too early. He's now starting to get dudes that he probably should have been fighting from the beginning. And I think he's a better fighter than AJ Dobson. I think he's more well-rounded. I know, again, Shabazian has some tough losses. I think this is more on the skill level that he should have been fighting this whole time as he got better. But they kind of threw him to the wolves a little early. I think he wins this one. He's sitting at minus 195. I'm taking that. Next is my underdog pick. Again, my underdog picks. I had Poirier 2 weeks ago. I had the co-main event yesterday. I think Christian Rodriguez, I think was his name. I hit plus 155 on that. I am taking Justin Tafa at plus 150 underdog. Look, this is the battle of two different styles. Carl Williams wants to wrestle you and wants to win by decision. Justin Tafa wants to put you in the back of an ambulance. So I am taking Justin Tafa to get that done. All he has to do is avoid the wrestling of Carl Williams, and I think he'll be fine. Give me Tafa to knock him out, get the win, cash a plus 150 underdog. And then the main event, Amanda Hebos, Rose Namajunas. I'm going to go bout duration, and I'm going to say this fight completes 2 rounds. So just 2 full rounds. That's sitting at minus 260. I'm adding that to the parlay. As far as this fight in general, I'm going to be honest, I'm a little scared to take Amanda Hebos as an underdog, but I don't mind it. I think Rose Namajunas hasn't looked great as of recent, especially moving up to 125 pounds. I think Amanda Hebos, she's an active fighter. She's an exciting fighter. I could see Amanda Hebos winning this fight and cashing. I think she's at plus 180 underdog right now. Actually, I can find that out. She is sitting at plus 150. So she's at plus 150. Namajunas is at minus 185. I wouldn't touch Namajunas right now. If she wins, that's great for MMA because everyone loves Rose Namajunas. But Amanda Hebos is going to be a tough customer. She's active. Rose Namajunas likes to be calculated, take her time. Hebos puts pedal to the metal. So we'll see what happens there. I'm not taking a winner on this one. I'm saying it completes 2 full rounds. So if you do the 5 bets I just gave you, Steven Wynn at minus 180, Edmund Shabazzian at minus 195, Billy Quarantillo at minus 132, Justin Tafa at plus 150, and Amanda Hebos, Rose Namajunas, the fight completing 2 rounds. That's at plus 1332. $50 wins you $665. And that's what I got.
Nice.
Some good stuff.
Nice, Judy.
All right. So let's transition to some baseball stuff. We want to talk about award predictions, Cy Young, MVP, maybe your MLB first team. And then we want to talk about some way too early World Series predictions and kind of predicting how this upcoming season is going to pan out. So I want to start. Chandler, how are you feeling about the Cy Young winners for this coming season?
If you go back to what, like week 2, week 3, my Cy Young was kind of already announced back then for at least the NL, but I think the NL is on lock. I think the AL is a little bit more of a toss up, but I've got Zach Gallen winning it for the NL from the Diamondbacks. Again, I think he's going to be the best pitcher in the league. So NL, AL, I think Zach Gallen is the guy. AL was a little bit tougher to look at just because of the teams, but I am very high on this individual, and his team got tremendously better. So I think the wins are going to rack up. He's got the ERA under control. He's got the strikeouts under control. Luis Castillo with the Seattle Mariners. I think he's got a chance to do it. If he plays all season long, no injuries. If Seattle plays well all season long, it's just it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So Luis Castillo and Zach Gallen are my Cy Young winners.
Colby, give me your Cy Young winners.
I got Spencer Strider for.
Get closer to the mic.
I got Spencer Strider for the NL.
Yep.
And I got Corbin Burns for the American League.
Very nice.
That's who I'm going to go with.
It pained Colby to his core to not say Luis Castillo. It just pained him.
It really did.
So, I love that. That's good. Okay. Corbin Burns is someone I thought about too. So I have something in common with both of you here. I'm taking Spencer Strider out of the NL. With the addition of that new pitch, his whole it's up from here, right? And then I got Luis Castillo coming out of the American League. I think American League has so much noise. Mm-hmm. I think consistency is going to win. I think it's going to be as simple as who has the better ERA in the world of flashiness, right? Who's going to just be the workhorse guy that's going to get quality starts and team success. I think will have a lot to do with it. Seattle Mariners, Luis Castillo.
I think in the later years too, like 200 strikeouts has damn near been a prerequisite for it, or requirement rather.
Yeah.
Just to even be considered in the conversation. If you're shy of that, they kind of leave you off the top 5.
Okay. I respect it. So let's talk about MVP. Okay. I refuse to have an MVP take because I can't. I look at the betting odds and I can't just formulate a non-basic opinion. I will say this. I think Ohtani's going to win every achievement this year. It sucks to say that. It's boring and basic to say that. I sound like a casual when I say that, but every time this dude picks up a bat, I want to hate on it, but I can't. Even in spring training, I think he struck out on his first at bat, and people are like, "Oh, here it goes. He's falling off." Then he hit like a 2-run homer the next at bat. But no, I think Ohtani's winning. I think Ohtani. Yeah, I just think he's winning every award that he is capable of winning. So, what do you got, Colby, as for your MVP picks?
So MVP for the AL is going to be Yordan Alvarez.
Let's go, man.
I think that they're going to finally use him how he's supposed to be used, and they're going to maximize his at-bats.
You've been listening to the Wide 80 podcast.
Sounds like it.
I think he's going to have an outstanding year. He's going to overshadow a lot of people, a lot of big names, because they're going to use him the way they're supposed to. And NL MVP is going to be Ronald Acuna Jr.
Don't you hate it?
Because he's the best player on the planet.
Ever.
Like, it's not that I hate it because he deserves it and he's a fantastic player. It's just as far as MVP goes, in every sport I watch, I like there to be new guys. You know,
I want the third guy in the list to win it. Like,
yeah,
I want 1 and 2 have been fighting all year for it. Like, I want the underdog to pull away with it. But
it's something. Kudos to your greatness, but like in the NBA, like Jokic wins 2 in a row, and it's like he could win a third one this year, and it's like, can we just give it to the next guy? Like, that's fine. Okay, so.
Yeah, so NL, I've got Ronald as well. Acuna, I can't argue against him. He could play 75% of the season. He'd probably still have my vote. Yep. But I'm actually excited because Ohtani joined their division, and he's not pitching this year. So it's not a gimme for him.
That is true.
Already.
That is true.
It's not just automatically given to him. So it's strictly based on batting in this instance. And then I think Ronald Acuna is really going to show how much better of a baseball player or hitter than he is than Ohtani is. No shade to Otani
No
by any
shade. That was
means.
shade.
Yeah,
Shade. Clip it. Clip
unreal
it.
player as well. My AL, because I want this guy to stay healthy. I think he's a heck of a ball player. I like watching him play. Corey Seager, especially if we're taking at the plate metrics. Again, give him closer to 600 at bats, maybe 550, and he's going to separate himself from the crowd as well. So AL Corey Seager, NL boring Ronald Acuna, but still the most exciting player in baseball.
Okay, I respect it. Do we all have our MLB first teams?
I don't have a first team. I've got division winners and wild cards.
Okay, cool. So me and Colby, you want to go? You want to do yours?
I got my all MLB team. I got Adley Rutschman at catcher. I got Matt Olson at first base.
Ooh.
I got Jose Altuve at second. I got Mookie Betts at shortstop. I got Jose Ramirez at third base. I have Ronald Acuna Jr. In the outfield, Corbin Carroll in the outfield, and Kyle Tucker in the outfield. We're DH in Jordan, and my pitchers are Spencer Strider, Luis Castillo, Kevin Gossman, Garrett Cole, and Corbin Burns. And my relief pitchers are Josh Hader, and we're going to do Emmanuel Clace on our relief pitchers.
Colby was like, so catcher is Yanier Diaz. First base is.
I'm sorry.
No,
The reason I'm doing that
First
is
base,
because
Jose
I'm
Abreu.
trying not to cough.
Shortstop,
Trying to
Jamie
keep
Pena.
it, trying to keep it mellow here.
No, we got. I did the caveat in the beginning. The fans need to understand that you're under the weather and you're pushing through for the pod, and we appreciate that. So
I like that team a lot, Colby.
my
You're
team,
just missing Zach Gallen.
Galen.
Hey, we learn from our mistakes here.
No, and that's what the Why Did He podcast
That's what
is
it's about.
is making mistakes and learning from them. So with my team, I got Adley Rutschman at catcher. I got excuse me. Dude, I can't even read my own handwriting. This is stupid.
That's hilarious.
First baseman Freeman. I got Altuve at second. I got Corey Seager at shortstop. Jose Ramirez at 3. I got Acuna in the outfield. I got Soto in the outfield, and I got Tucker in the outfield. I got Otani at DH. For my 5 pitchers, I have Strider, Castillo, Wheeler, Valdez, and Glasnow. And then my 2 relievers are Josh Hader, and Camilo Duvall.
Let's go.
That's my squad. Yeah, I'm all in on Glasnow. I think he's kind of like my surprise pick. I got Framber Valdez in there. I think he's got to be the ace. He's got to be the ace that he needs to be. Zach Wheeler, I think, will be consistent enough to make that list. But Strider and Castillo, I think me and Colby both were on the same page there. But yeah, so we got that's our first team, and then let's get into the season predictions, huh?
Yeah, I probably would have included Tanner Scott and the relievers there.
He's had a rough spring. He scares me.
Yeah, and then I like Olsen at first base as well. I like Juan Soto in the outfield.
Like, I don't know why, but I put M Freeman for Freddie Freeman. And I was like, who the hell is M Freeman?
Mr. Freeman.
I don't know why I do that, but yeah, I never write anything on paper, guys.
And I think I would have put Marcus Semien at second. Unfortunate for Altuve.
I think Altuve performs better than Semien this year. Book it, write it down.
Yeah.
I think Altuve has a big year.
Oh,
okay,
agreed.
So
entirely.
So how do you guys want to do this? You guys want to break down each division, or do you guys want to just talk about which teams are going to the playoffs, or how are we doing this?
Yeah, I've just got playoff teams.
All right, let's do it.
Division winners and 3 wild cards.
All right,
each conference.
I spent so much time on mine, so let me go first because there's so many scratches. I made so many mistakes. Okay, here we go. Coming out of the AL, so I'm gonna go 1 through 6 seed. Okay, obviously the first 3 won their division, so those are division winners, and then 3 wild cards. So I got Baltimore as my 1 seed. Okay, I got the Mariners as my 2 seed. The Mariners are my 2 seed. You heard it here first, right? I got the Twins as my 3 seed. I got the Yankees as my 4, the Astros as my 5, and then I got the Rangers barely squeaking in at 6. I think for the Rangers, I predict they're going to have a rough first half of the season. They're going to lose more games than they need to. But then when they get to the back half, I think they're going to have Max Scherzer back. Jacob deGrom could be back, and I think they're going to be a tough team when they get to the playoffs. But I think it's not going to be smooth sailing by any means. I think I'm for someone that actually likes the Rangers. I think I'm probably the lowest on them than anybody. I'm not seeing it. But yeah, so then so I got the whole thing mapped out. So hear me out here. So then I got moving on to the next round. I got Baltimore versus the Yankees, and then I got Seattle versus the Rangers. And then going to the conference championship, I guess you would say, the conference pennant, I have Seattle and Baltimore. And then I got Seattle beating Baltimore, and Seattle goes to the World Series.
Ooh.
Hear me out here. I think that team's going to be crazy. They have a fantastic rotation, fantastic lineup. So that's what I got at the AL, okay? The National League, right? So I have Dodgers are my 1, Braves are my 2, okay? Then I got the Reds as my 3, Diamondbacks as my 4, Giants as my 5, Phillies sneak in as my 6, okay? So first round, Diamondbacks and Giants. I got the Giants moving forward. I got the Giants making a little run this year. Okay.
Ooh.
So then I got also in that first round, Reds, Phillies. I got the Reds moving on. The Reds make a little run this year.
That's
Okay.
spicy.
So then I have Dodgers and Giants. Dodgers cleaning up. Okay. And then I got Reds and Braves. Braves clean up. So we get Dodgers, Braves, conference pennant, right? National League pennant. And then I got the Dodgers going to the World Series. So I got the Mariners versus the Dodgers in the World Series. And I think it's corny to pick a winner, but I mean,
Pick one. Pick one.
Dodgers, I guess. It's so
Oh,
stupid. It's
how
so stupid.
corny is
It's
that,
so
dude?
stupid. That's why I hate doing this. It's so stupid. Okay, but that's what I got. That's how I have the season, postseason mapping out.
Noise.
Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Take it away, man.
Nice and smooth and sweet. Ready? So I got Baltimore Orioles at 1. I got the Astros at 2. I got the Twins at 3. I got the Yankees at 4. I got the Rangers at 5. And then when it comes to wild card, it can be more than 2
Yes.
from a
Yeah, it
division.
can be however
Yeah.
many.
And I'll
from
have the
from a
Mariners
division.
in the 6th spot. For the NL, so let me go through that again. Baltimore Orioles, I got them at 1. Houston Astros at 2. I got Twins at 3. I got Yankees at 4. I got Rangers at 5 and Mariners at 6. And for the NL, I have the Dodgers at 1. I got the Braves at 2. I got the Cubs at 3.
Ooh.
And I got the Phillies at 4. I got the Diamondbacks at 5 and the Reds at 6. For my World Series, I have a rematch between the Astros and the Dodgers, and the Astros win 4-3.
No Houston bias
Ooh,
though.
No Houston bias.
nice. A 7-game series. Gotta love it.
Yep.
Yeah.
What you got, Chan Man?
I think I'm gonna be a little different than y'all. And actually, well, it's the same for some, but like a big call out here is the AL West and the NL West, I think, are stacked. I think they each have 3 teams going to the playoffs this year. So I've actually number 1, Houston Astros, and that's not because I don't believe in the Baltimore Orioles, or rather, that's not a Houston bias. That's more so I don't think Baltimore wins 100 games again. I just don't think it happens. So I've got Astros at 1, Baltimore at 2, Minnesota Twins at 3. Unfortunately, if I could pick nobody from this division, I would.
Yep.
And coming in at 4, we'll give it to Texas Rangers. I actually think they'll compete with the Astros the entire season, but Astros just take it. Then Seattle Mariners, and I think the Blue Jays also sneak in at 6. For the NL side of things, give me one or number 1 for NL is Atlanta for me. Then I got the Dodgers, number 3 being Cincinnati. Another kind of similar to the AL Central, is a little difficult to pick there. It's kind of a toss up, but I think Cincinnati comes out on top. 4th place, Arizona. 5th place, Philly. And 6th place, I do think San Francisco Giants sneak in. If I have to give it a World Series, I'll give you a biased one. I think it's going to be Houston Astros, and I think the Diamondbacks make it back there again. I really do. I think they probably fall short, but I think they make it back. Realistically, I think it's going to be an Baltimore and Braves World Series, and I think it's going to be a freaking banger between those 2 teams.
I love it. I love it. That's what we got.
Yeah, buddy.
That's the first time I wrote on paper and I don't know how long. I just couldn't really format it into the notes section of my phone properly.
Yeah.
Like I had to. I literally drew a bracket. Like I had to figure that out.
Yeah, so this is a serpentine draft. I think Colby's coming in first pick,
Yup.
Brandon with sixth, and then
Zach Geloff,
me
my first
10th
pick.
pick.
All right. So yeah, we are here doing a live. Well, I guess it's live to us. Serpentine mock draft. Us three were in three different positions. Colby's in first. I tried to get five, but someone snagged it, so I'm in six. And then Chandler sitting there at 10 with the last pick, so he's going back to back. Let's do this, boys. This is exciting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Get
love
a
this a
little
lot.
warm up in.
All right. I will try to be the best color commentator that I can be.
No dead space, right?
No dead space.
Y'all might notice we're in different clothes today, but that's
Different
okay.
clothes today. Yeah, we tried to do a salary cap mock draft. That was one of the worst ideas. But we're back for a serpentine. This one should let's speed through this one. How y'all gonna come in here and be auto picks? Jeez.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fun
this
to,
I forgot about the
the
sound.
sound again,
Forgot about
man.
the sound.
Every
All right,
time.
Colby, first pick. Who you got?
Acuna, Soto, Mookie.
All right, this is going quick. All right. Acuna, Soto, and Mookie. First three off the board. There
Strider.
goes Spencer Strider. And okay, I'm coming next. Who am I going? I'm doing this. I'm doing this. Let's go. Let's go. You already know.
You going
Who you-
Tuck?
If Tuck's there, I'm taking him. If not, I'm going Freddie Freeman.
Okay. Yeah, there's
Oh,
Jose.
I can get. So I'm gonna go Kyle Tucker at 6. Let's do that. Stolen bases, home runs, RBIs galore. So I'm starting off with Kyle Tucker. How are we feeling about that? With the guys on the board, how you feel about Kyle Tucker going? When you're talking about Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, I think outfield's way thinner than infield this year.
Okay.
So grab who you can in the outfield, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I respect it. Who are you eyeing
Um,
right now, Chandler? At 10.
I mean, if Freddie makes it to 10, that's wild. So I'll take that.
Oh, you're
I was
basically whoever's like high
yeah.
ranked.
Well, see, no, I was actually thinking about
Damn.
going back to back pitchers,
All right,
but
there goes
top two
Freeman.
pitchers are gone, so I'm not gonna go back to back.
Okay. So what do you think about Castillo being there? Because he's your 10th rank.
Yeah, but I do get to go back. So like I can stay one ahead of the curve, right?
So the two
I'll
pitchers are
take
you talking
Olsen.
about? All right, here we go. There goes Olsen. So who do you got with your back-to-back picks?
And then
Be sick to go Castillo Burns.
So he goes Matt Olson with his first pick.
yeah, this
Castillo
is tough.
Alvarez.
No, he got Matt Olson.
Oh, my bad. My
He
bad.
got Matt Olson. I missed that as well.
We're gonna take Corbin Burns.
Okay, you're going Corbin Burns over Castillo. Care to explain?
In this one, I'm just thinking he's gonna play more games
Okay. So are you saying
or
something about
get more.
do you know
innings.
something about Luis Castillo that we don't know?
No. I just think Corbin Burns is gonna have more opportunity.
Does he
That's
have
all.
an
That's all.
interpreter that's gambling or no?
Nah.
All right. So after your Corbin Burns pick, Pablo Lopez and Castillo, Lopez going before Castillo. How do you feel about that?
That's rude.
That's just
Yeah.
that's disrespectful. All right, I'm
Take
up
Logan Webb
next.
over Pablo Lopez.
That's crazy. All right, so there goes Austin Riley. So I'm gonna go Jordan to pair up with Kyle Tucker. So I got two Astros in the outfield. How do we feel about that?
And I think they're both
Solid.
top two outfielders if Jordan plays as he should.
The dude goes over 550 at bats. It's going to be a hell of a season.
Yeah, it'd be
Dude.
wild.
I don't think I really understood the average, the batting average of Jordan. Because with a guy like that, you just
Very high.
assume a player that style, you assume that he, has a mid batting average, but just smacks homers. But no, he's contact.
High twos. Yep.
Jeez. No, wasn't he in the threes?
Thought he was,
Was
like
he hitting
290,
300?
wasn't he?
Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, we can just search him.
Jordan Alvarez stats last year 295. Well, that's his career.
Yeah,
What was
290 last year.
290.
Yeah, they're projecting
Okay, I was
294
close.
this year.
That's crazy, dude.
Him and Tuck, man.
I respect it.
And you got them both.
What do you guys think about Otani's value with this investigation going on? You don't think people care? They're just gonna
I don't
spend and
know.
draft high?
That's a good question.
Because there's some weirdness to the. I don't know if you guys really looked into it, but there's some shady stuff with this investigation. I think
I
they're
saw
really trying
something.
to make it out that he had literally no idea. But then at the end of the day, us as men were like, hey, do you really have no idea though?
It's probably not what it
I hope
said
you have
or
some
what it's
idea.
put out.
But I guess you have so much money that if some goes missing, you're like, I don't know, I didn't see it. But sheesh.
Wasn't there like a meme out there with Pete Rose?
Athlete's
Something.
gone.
Yeah,
No, I love that.
Pete Rose
Colby,
was
you
looking
All
took
at
Zach
right.
Galen as
All
that
right.
pick right there.
So
I just saw that, man. Round 2, pick 10.
What's wrong with that?
um
No,
I'm gonna
why so early,
go
man?
I'm gonna go George
Hmm?
Kirby.
Why so early? Are you in on the I said Galen again, but are you in on the Gallon train?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I just don't want you to have them.
Fine.
Even in the mock, we have the
Yeah, even in the
competitiveness.
mock.
Even in the mock, we can't let our friends live.
I might mess around and get Zach Goff.
I just picked up George Kirby, by the
Might
way.
mess around third round.
It's gonna take all y'all's players.
That's hilarious.
Let's go. So call out. So right now I have Kyle Tucker and Jordan Alvarez in my outfield with George Kirby as my first pitcher. And then we got with Colby, sit with Marcus Simeon, Acuna, and Zach Gallen. Chandler's on the board right now.
This
Yeah,
is
that was gonna be the
interesting.
Matt
best pitcher.
Olson, Corbin Burns. Who's he going to add to it? I think he's going to add Framber.
Hey, that's a good call.
I like that pick.
Yeah, I most definitely will add Framber.
There we go. So
And then we're
Chandler now
just gonna
sitting. Your two pitchers are kind of crazy. You got
Yeah.
a 50 home run guy with Matt Olson, and then you got Corbin Burns and Framber as your two pitchers. Not a bad way to spend your first three picks. Now he's going back to back. Then you go
I'll
Ozzy
take
here. Do you go
No.
Vladdy here as your
No.
utility? What you
I'll
got?
go Glasnow.
Ah, you got my boy. I was gonna get him. That's cool. That's fine. I respect it.
I think there's a lot of depth in the infield. Not a lot, but a decent amount of depth in the infield. Worthy of prioritizing pitchers in a serpent draft like this.
Okay. I respect it.
At least in this position, in the 10th spot,
Yeah, no.
if it plays out this way.
Okay, what are we looking at here? Okay. So we got I was targeting Vladdy. He's off the board. So I got my eyes in a couple places. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go Ozzy at second.
It's a good pick.
So
Yeah, I like Ozzy a lot.
I got Ozzy at second,
Best
Tucker
stance
and
in the league.
Jordan in the outfield, and then George Kirby is my pitcher. All right. Colby, who you eyeing right now? You're coming up 4 picks.
Let's see. I
You
might
got
go with
Bregman
another
and
pitcher.
Altuve sitting there.
I am eyeing Bregman, but I don't think.
There he goes. Bregman's off the
Bregman's
board.
gone.
Altuve could be your utility guy,
Yeah, I'm thinking
or do
about
you go
that.
Freddie Peralta, Logan, or you could go. You got to go Pete Alonso to finish the meme, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, the last
You
chance.
got you got to stay
go.
with the meme.
Really wish Bregman didn't go. I really would like that guy.
You can go Scooball and continue your mock from last night.
I might pick up Schwarber.
All right, here we go.
Damn,
Altuve,
back to
Bregman,
back.
and Altuve go back to back.
Rough.
Colby, who you got? Let me take a look at
I'm
your
gonna go
team.
Gilbert.
Okay, he
Yeah,
goes
if you need a
Gilbert.
pitcher, I really like Gilbert.
And then
Colby
I'm
sitting
gonna
Marcus
go-
Simeon
Yeah, he's got a
at
good team.
second. I like
And
that.
Gunner. Nice, dude.
Damn. Okay. Colby's got Marcus Simeon at second, Gunnar Henderson at third, Acuna in the outfield, and then Gallen and Gilbert as your two pitchers. Colby might win this.
AM.
Bam.
Bam.
How we feeling right now, boys? And we got
Feeling good.
we got the salary cap draft tomorrow. Obviously, a completely different,
Yeah, different
completely
ballgame.
That's gonna
different
be
strategy.
fireworks.
But there's gonna be some people getting mad, you know.
Yep.
And that's what we're here for.
Including myself.
And a lot of it won't make sense because salary cap mocks, they always go to the pre-draft value, and then you
Yeah.
just
Or
like,
a
okay,
dollar before.
dollar before, dollar after, whatever. But with the actual salary cap, it's like they might go for $10 less. That's
Yep.
it's just or $10 more. It's crazy. So
Yeah.
it's a lot more fireworks.
Yeah, and you can't get live people in a salary cap mock. You just can't.
Well, we
No,
got one and he lasted 4 rounds.
yeah,
He
He was
lasted 4 rounds
out
and
of
then went
here.
auto.
turned into a bot real quick.
Okay, here we go. I am up, and I am going to go.
Schwarber.
Yeah, right. I got Scooball or Lizardo. I'm taking one of those two. Yeah, I just man, you know what?
Oh,
Let's do
Steel's
it.
day to day. When did Steel become day to day?
There we go.
Arias, man, he's gonna get you
So
2 points a game.
I'm taking Scooball. I think the Tigers have a better season than the Marlins. I do.
Agreed. Agreed.
I don't know
Marlins
what
getting rid of Jorge Soler was not
it
the
was
right thing to
huge,
do.
right?
That was the wrong thing to
I
do.
don't know what they're really gonna do offensively with the bats, and their starting rotation's a little banged up. They got a guy was their closer that's now moving, stretching to a starter, and AJ Puck, I think is his name. I hope it's not Puke. That would suck. All right, Chandler, who you got?
Shit.
Dude, Schwarber's right there. It's not even a conversation.
Not even a question, man.
I want to see how far Schwarber drops.
Well, I think a bot will pick him up probably.
Shit.
All right,
Yeah,
what are
they
you
do have
thinking?
one.
What are you thinking, Chandler?
I like Merrill Kelly.
Okay, Merrill Kelly. If you can't get Gallon, get his buddy.
Get his buddy.
Yeah, I like it. Now, where you
Yep.
go back to back again, Kyle Schwarber. Let me tell you something about Kyle Schwarber. Okay, he's built like a tank. All right,
don't try to sell me on
like
Schwarber,
like a
man.
used Toyota. Let me
It's
tell you
all
something about
right.
this bad boy. Who you got, Chandler?
Yeah, I'm going Brian Reynolds in the outfield.
Okay.
I think he's the best outfield option left.
I think if you draft anybody batting for the Pittsburgh Pirates, I think you're gonna have a good fantasy season. I believe it.
Yeah, but
Now,
don't draft like Jack Sawinski or
I had him last year. Was that a shot at me,
Joe.
Connor
No,
Joe?
yeah, Connor, not Connor Joe. There's another one, first name Joe, I think. Could be wrong.
Yeah. What does he got? Well, you got Cabrian Hayes, Onel Cruz, Henry
Yeah, the
Davis. I'm
infield's
high on.
solid too. Yeah,
Yeah, no, I respect it.
and yeah, I like Reynolds in the outfield. He had one of the
Yeah.
hottest streaks in baseball last season, which was
Oh,
really
beginning of the year.
yeah, it was
Remember
wild.
the Pirates were like in first place for a little bit.
Yeah,
All right, who we got? Who we got? It's on me. I'm going Max Fried.
Schwarber, bro.
I'm going Max Fried. So right now
Schwarber.
I have Kirby, Skubal, and Fried as my three pitchers. I like it. I like it. Colby, who you got your eye on? You're coming up. Kyle Schwarber. Let me tell you something about Kyle Schwarber. Okay.
What a liability. I don't know, dude. I kind of like Quan here.
Okay. Little Steven Kwan, the stolen bases.
Maybe some Grayson
Yeah.
Rodriguez action.
Yes. Wow. Yep. That'd be a
Steele and
good one.
Eflin are sitting there over there. They were both 15 or over 15 win.
All right, Colby,
pitchers.
it's on you. Will Smith goes off the board. Kyle Schwarber is looking juicy at 47, ranked 47th.
Let's see.
You also can get a top reliever off the board. I know in this aspect, you probably don't. In the way they have the lineups here, you don't even want to draft a reliever because it's
There's your Quan.
all just pitchers.
Yep.
But okay, goes Grayson. Colby goes Grayson. I like it.
Okay.
I respect it. I respect it wholeheartedly.
Gotta have a
Hopefully
G in your name to
sophomore
pitch on
slump.
Colby's team.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
I know who I got my eye on coming up next. I'm gonna try to snag a little Christian Walker action.
Yeah, if you can get him here.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be my first baseman. I don't think anyone's gonna snag him. Two Phillies off the board back to back: Kyle Schwarber, Bryson Stott.
Interesting.
Oh my God! Last night you were telling me about Kimbrel and his changeup.
Yeah.
I saw the video.
You saw the
today.
clip? Yeah.
He was like, "What the fuck
Yeah.
was that?" That was insane.
I love seeing pitchers add weapons to their arsenal in the offseason. It's a lot of fun.
All right, it is on me, boys, and I'm gonna stick to what I said.
Yeah, Christian
Actually,
Walker.
I changed my mind.
You going bitch it?
I'm going Bo Bichette.
Noise.
Ooh, man, I was eyeing him.
Oh, my bad.
I probably wasn't going to catch him, but
I mean, you might have. No, I really like that. I hope I can. I'm gonna say this to Chandler, and Chandler's gonna do it. But maybe I could get Christian Walker on my next pick.
Oh no, so I don't need a first baseman, and I doubt I use him as my utility. I'm
Okay, I
going
respect
back
it.
to, yeah, I'm going back to back pitcher in my next two picks.
Okay.
And then I only have one left. And again, I think, yeah, the depth in the infield is pretty deep. So I'll be all right in the later rounds.
Who do you got your eye on for your next two pitchers? You like
Uh
Eflin?
no, I plan on going Bassett Kelly.
Really?
Yeah. Just innings
Bassett and
guys.
Keller. Okay.
Innings guys.
Okay, cool. Cool, cool,
Outside of
cool.
Glass, no, that's what my entire team does right now is
All right, well, here
innings and
you
quality
go.
starts.
And you can do this right now.
Yep.
Let's see it come to fruition. There goes Chris Bassett. And then there goes Mitch Keller. So Chandler's team on this mock draft is sitting at
Will
Matt
be named
Olson,
quality start.
Matt Olson at first, Brian Reynolds in the outfield, and then you literally got Corbin Burns, Framber Valdez, Tyler Glasnow, Miro Kelly, Chris Bassett, and Mitch Keller. You went all pitchers.
Yeah, we committed
Who's beating that team?
I'll show you here in a little bit.
on a weekly basis. Let's see.
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, I'm up next.
We're
I'm
not
gonna,
done
I'm gonna
either
stick to the
because
plan. I'm gonna stick to the plan.
people like Nolan Arenado, Brandon Nimmo, Xander Bogaerts are all, on the board, at least for the next three picks.
Yep.
And then you can't lose sight of like an Evan Carter or a Cody Bellinger.
Sticking to the plan, going Christian Walker. So I'm
Nice pick.
sitting at Christian Walker, Ozzy at second, Bo Bichette shortstop. My two outfielders are Kyle Tucker and Jordan, and I got George Kirby, Tariq Skubal, and Max Fried as my pitchers. Let's go, Colby. Who you thinking?
I'm looking at Eflin here, and
Okay. Eflin will be good. Let's take a look at Colby's team.
I
Colby's
need
sitting at Marcus Simeon at second.
and need a first baseman and a shortstop here.
Let's do it. Colby's sitting at Marcus Simeon at second. Gunnar Henderson at third. Acuna and Stephen Kwan in your outfield. And then you got Gallen, Gilbert, and Rodriguez as your pitchers. Colby's got some Colby's gonna get some strikeouts, that's for sure.
Turn this lamp on.
It's getting serious
Look
right
at
now.
that. Look at that.
All right,
Now
make
these
the play,
monitors were
Colby.
railing my eyes.
Ooh. All right, Colby goes
Zach,
Eflin.
all right.
Colby goes Eflin. Back to back. Get a reliever just for funsies.
Yeah, I'll get one at the end too.
Mm,
Oh, look, Nolan's gone.
I feel like I can get more out of these picks right now.
All right.
Ah, Colby.
Make a play.
Oh, when
He goes
Cody. Okay.
Bellinger.
I just tried to go the quickest one.
Okay.
Whatever.
I
Is it
probably
the
could have
dual
got him.
eligibility for you?
Yeah, but I mean, I was thinking I could get him in the next round.
Colby adds Bellinger to first base, boys. I like it. I like it. What are we looking at next? Okay.
On the clock in two. What you need, Brandon?
You know,
Need a third baseman?
I
Do you
need a,
gamble on Royce?
I like Royce. I do. But I like to shake things up a little bit.
With pick 86, that's a bit early.
I'm gonna shake things up. And here we are in the shake up point. How am I feeling?
This is where you make your team here.
That's where I do it. Give me Mike Trout in the outfield.
Let's go.
Give me Mike Trout in the outfield.
You stole him from me last night too.
I didn't have Trout. Yeah, I did have Trout, did I?
Yeah,
We were
you got
bidding
Trout.
back and forth. Yeah. Between Jordan Alvarez and Mike Trout, I might win 3 games if they go down. And I got Bo Bichette. My whole team is hold on. Did I draft the most injury-ridden team?
Bo had a pretty decently healthy season last year.
Couple of stints, but yeah, you're right. Chandler, who you looking at next?
Oh shit, I'm next. I like Xander in the shortstop position.
Let me tell you something about David Bednar, okay?
Yeah, keep talking.
Dude's like a Toyota Corolla. He's going to be reliable. He's never going to go down on you as he's hurt right now. Who you
That's
got?
funny. We'll take Xander just to throw off
Xander Bogaerts. Let's take a look at
the
Chandler's
algorithm,
just to throw off the algorithm.
And then who do we want in the outfield?
I like that you're giving us a perspective of what it looks like to go pitcher heavy.
Yeah.
I do like
Because
that
names
perspective.
exist.
And then he goes Santander. So right now, Chandler, you're sitting with Matt Olson at first, Xander Bogaerts at shortstop, Brian Reynolds, Anthony Santander in your outfield. Your pitchers are Corbin Burns, Framber Valdez, Tyler Glasnow, Merrill Kelly, Chris Bassett, and Mitch Keller.
Innings
Save
galore.
save some pitchers for the rest of us, please.
There aren't many left.
I know I got to figure something out next. I think I know where I'm going.
You got Tanner Bibby. Don't lose sight of that guy.
I'm not. That's my boy.
I know us three aren't, but for the fans, for the
Don't lose
listeners.
sight on Tanner Bibby.
Yeah.
And I will exactly not do that. Boom.
Yeah, there you go. About to say he
Tanner
went,
Bibby.
yeah, 95th pick.
I love that. So I'm sitting with my pitcher so far. I'm sitting with Kirby, Scooball, Freed, and Bibby. I like it. I like it.
They
If
kind of
you
all
like
look
it, I
alike.
love it. Colby, what are you looking at right now?
I don't know. Maybe fill up my outfield.
Okay.
I feel like my shortstop and my catcher I can get later.
Right.
Ballsy.
I
Well,
respect
there's a
it.
couple names I'm already seeing that I'd like to go for.
Okay, okay.
Okay. I mean, we're not before you, so you can expose them.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it's coming quick. It's coming quick.
O'Neal Cruz is down there. I'm kind of eyeing him.
Ooh, yep.
Yeah,
you need a shortstop. You need a
Don't lose sight of
shortstop.
O'Neal Cruz.
Yep.
I love anybody who drafts a Pittsburgh Pirate bat this year. I think is a good idea.
Catcher, I'm seeing. I might go catcher here
Okay.
because
You're going big catcher.
yeah, rookie last year. I'm probably gonna go Yanni Air.
You're gonna go Yanni right here.
Yeah, nice.
Here it goes. Make
Hey,
it happen.
how do we feel about Christian Yelich? Yelich.
I like him.
I think y'all both like him, right?
Yep.
Is he the 90th, best hitter,
I don't
best
know.
player in
I mean,
fantasy
I would
baseball?
have to
Does he
see
make
the
it? Does he make
89
the
in front of
yeah?
him.
Does he make the top 100? They've been drafted. The
Yeah.
89 in front of him have been drafted.
I think he could have better seasons than a couple guys.
There he goes. Well, there you go, Colby. Thanks for making the decision for me, homie.
Yep.
He was trying to talk it out with the bros, and Colby just took advantage.
Hey, also, where does Wyatt Langford play, or does he just kind of get reps when he can? He doesn't start, right? He made the opening day roster, but
He's not. No, he's not going to start.
He's not starting.
Because you got Adolis, Evan Carter's a lock,
yeah, you better start Evan Carter.
right? And then, well, can he be? Yeah, he could be that third outfielder. I'm not. Oh, well, you got. Do you like Langford or Leody Taveras? That's the question.
That is the question. That's what I was thinking too.
They might, and Leody did not have a good spring, so we'll see. All right, I'm up right meow. If you like it, I love it right now. I need a shortstop and a catcher. Let's
Gotta pick up
go.
Alec Baum as a gangster.
The guy who picked him up. That's funny.
Yep.
That's crazy. So, man, I could really get. Oh shit, it's like happening. Let's go Royce to be my utility. I respect it. Oh no, I needed a third. I was looking at Colby's team. Cool. I needed a third baseman, so Royce Lewis in my third. Yeah, I have the most
Nice.
injury-ridden team in the
You do now.
in the league.
Yeah, you just yep.
This
You
is
sure are taking
disgusting.
a chance.
Yeah, I mean, thank God it's a mock because I'd be having a panic attack if this was real.
That's hilarious.
I still will end up drafting a bunch of these dudes in tomorrow. I'm letting you know. I will overpay for some people that have injury history. That's one thing that's for sure.
Y'all know I got my second baseman, right?
Uh-oh. Hold on. I want to try to guess it. Stop. Give me a second.
What do
You are
mean
going to go.
try to guess it.
You're going Ha-Seong Kim. No, you're not, because he's a Padre. I don't know who you're going. Who you going?
It already happened.
Zach, you son of a bitch. Respectfully.
Respectfully, of course, respectfully.
That's stupid. I'm upset.
You got him last night.
I was paying for him, dude.
I like Spencer Steer.
All right, Spencer Steer. So you go Geloff, Spencer Steer. Let's take a look at your team. So you got Matt Olson at first, Zach Geloff at second, Spencer Steer at third. Xander Bogaerts at shortstop, Brian Reynolds in the outfield, Santander in the outfield, and then your pitchers have stayed the same. Burns, Valdez, Glasnow, Kelly, Bassett, Keller. So you went to the well with the pitchers early. So you're giving a couple
Yep.
people some tough weeks with those consistent pitchers. That's
Well,
for
now
damn
everybody
sure.
else is having to really dig deep for pitchers because we're into
Right.
Clay Holmes and Hunter Green, Bobby Miller time. I don't have to worry about all
Absolutely.
that.
All right, where am I gonna go? Man. All right, so I'm gonna go pitcher. That's for damn sure.
Is Cole still out there?
Man, I
Dragons
don't
is
have time to
gone, right?
look right
Yeah.
now. Let's go. Man, I don't
Yeah,
want to
Garrett
really
Cole's
make
gone.
this, but I'm gonna go Sonny Gray.
David Bednar.
John Cena.
All right, Colby, who you looking at? We're already almost done.
Looking at
Yeah, these things are fast.
Pavetta, and I'm
Yeah.
looking at Christian Javier.
Yep.
Damn, Fairbanks just went. Somebody watches White 80.
Someone
Bill,
definitely
Bill's a fan.
shout
Oh,
out
it's
Bill.
auto draft. That's hilarious.
The AI is watching the Wide 80
Tomatoes
podcast.
still
They're
there.
learning from us. They know it's us.
I respect it.
Can he see my screen?
Can he? Dude, he's clearly cheating. All right, Colby. Who do we like on the board right now?
Christian Javier.
All right, he goes Christian Javier and back to back. Who we got?
Don't think.
Who you feeling?
I don't know, man.
You got shortstop, utility, and then we'll probably fill the rest with pitchers, but 5 seconds. He goes, O'Neal Cruz. Like a savage. That's a walk-off. Colby is sitting at Yanier Diaz at catcher. Then you got Bellinger, Simeon, Gunnar Henderson, O'Neal Cruz, Acuna, Quan Yelich, and your pitchers are Gallen, Gilbert, Rodriguez, Eflin, and Javier. Colby's got a little squad going, man.
Yep.
All right.
He said wait.
It's on the kid. It's on the kid. How we feel right here. How we
You
feel
just need
right here.
utility. You almost have a full team, man.
Yep.
Oh, catcher
Man.
too.
Yeah. Let's go Ha-Seong Kim as my utility.
That's the definition of it.
Yep. Chandler, who you looking at?
It was Ian Happ, and now I don't know.
Dude, Pascatino's not hurt.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's not hurt.
Starting first baseman. Yep.
Shit.
Wait. Starting
Here we
first
go.
baseman in Friday's Cactus League.
So
is
Chandler,
the
you are
manager.
sitting at with a catcher, an outfielder, and a utility open. You can handle a couple of those right now.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to take a chance. I like Lane Thomas here.
Yeah, that's such a good pick. That's such a good pick. And then who you
And then
got?
we just need a hitter. Or is it time for a catcher? Yeah, we'll get the catcher that we want. And again, this is the guy we'll be going for every single draft we have.
And we're getting Gabriel Moreno. So you're sitting at Moreno, Olson, Geloff, Steer, Bogarts, Reynolds, Santander, and Lane Thomas. And your pitchers are the same.
The same.
Burns, Valdez, Glasnow, Kelly, Bassett, and Keller. I'm on the clock now. Let's take our first reliever. I think this guy's gonna have a good year. I'm gonna go Evan Phillips, closer for the Dodgers,
He should have plenty of chances.
especially with Otani going down for mob gambling. Colby, who you got your eye on as your team is filling out?
Josh Naylor and
Vinny.
Josh Bell.
Ooh, I like
Josh
Josh Bell a lot.
Naylor.
Vinny's there.
I got Josh Bell in my other league as my utility.
I think Justin Turner's gonna have another good year.
Dude can swing it, that's for sure.
Yep. I hate the
Colby's
fact
up
that
next.
Matt McLean is out.
Wyatt Langford off the board.
That's fun.
That is a fun one. In my other league, I have somebody who drafted Jackson Holiday for the Orioles, and they just announced that he's starting with the minors. So that sucks. But hey, maybe in the future. All right,
Yep.
Colby, who you got?
Mm,
Make a play, dude.
go Naylor.
Josh Naylor. We all
Ooh,
know how I feel about Naylor.
big fan, big fan.
Huge fan of Josh Naylor. And Colby, you got back-to-back picks. Let me go put it on your team.
Mhm.
Dude, your team's filling out. You really went in order here.
And Naylor was utilities, so now we're just pitching.
Now it's just pitchers. Go for your reliever now.
Where you take Bryce Miller, or you're a Charlie Morton guy.
Here we go. And there's
Yep.
Charlie Morton off the board.
Yeah.
We know our friends.
Innings.
Innings. That's what it's about.
Saya.
Just
Say he
looking.
scares me.
So is Pepiot? That sounds like a Pokemon. Let's be honest.
Pepe Le Pew?
Is he gonna start?
I don't know. Let's look.
I'm not seeing. I mean, I'm
Okay.
not gonna Google it right now because I need to be focused. I need to be locked in.
Just tell me what I'm picking.
Yeah, I got you. I'm about to be up next.
Okay, cool.
Do I think I go? No, I'm gonna go pitcher. I'm gonna go back to starting pitcher. Um, who we like here? Who we like here? You know, I'll tell you a guy really. You know, I want consistency right here. I want innings, so I'm gonna go you Darvish.
That's solid. I like Darvish.
I need innings, so I'm gonna go in case one of these youngsters don't work out. Some innings will do me good.
So no, I guess Pepiot's either gonna be a long reliever or part of the closing squad.
Oh, okay.
Because they got Tyler Glasnow, Yamamoto, Bobby Miller, James Paxton, Gavin Stone, and then Kershaw, but he's hurt.
Does he still play for LA?
Yeah, they resigned him.
Damn. I thought for some reason I thought he was with someone else.
No, I think they gave him like a 1 year deal.
Disrespectful.
Oh shit, I'm on the clock.
Oh, my bad. I was supposed to tell you. That's my
Yeah,
bad.
I asked for. I'm just kidding.
No, that's definitely sabotage.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, we got that.
We got Tanner
Scott.
Scott. There's your guy.
That's okay. I don't even know what I need. There we
And
go.
then you
I'm
went
pretty sure.
then you went Monks.
Oh, that's
No,
unfortunate.
Pepiot says he's from Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay Rays.
Oh, okay then. Count me as entirely wrong.
So will he start for
Okay.
Tampa
Well,
Bay?
let's
I don't know.
look at Rays. I was
Colby
looking at
said,
looking at the
okay.
Dodgers.
Excuse me.
All right, here we go. It's on me.
Josh
Do I
Bell.
go? I go and get my catcher now. Let's do it. Let's go Jonah Heim.
There you go.
It's gonna be a good
Big
pick all the
dog.
time. So yeah, I guess he's fourth in their rotation.
Okay, cool. So
Behind
I'm sitting
Zach
at
Littell.
my team right now: Jonah Heim, Christian Walker, Ozzy, Royce Lewis, Bo Bichette, Kyle Tucker, Jordan Alvarez, Mike Trout, Ha-Seong Kim, and I got Kirby, Scooball, Freed, Bibby, Gray, Phillips as a closer, and then you Darvish right now.
Nice, nice, nice.
Nice.
Colby, who you feeling?
Super nice.
The nicest.
I'm feeling Kenta Maeda
Okay, there you go.
Do it.
Don't be
or
scared.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
Don't be scared. You want
Dude,
two Diamondback pitchers?
Grab Josiah Gray.
There he goes. He's got Kenta Maeda for Detroit. We going back to back?
Get.
You can go Pidgeotto. Okay, so you got Eduardo Rodriguez. Let's go. Colby's team. Colby's got some veteranness on his team. That's for damn
I'm just
sure.
going all pitchers from here on out.
Yeah, that's basically how you're supposed to do it. I mean, we got two
Yep.
roster spots left. Let's go with the boy. So I'll do this. Let's do it, dude. Minez.
Damn,
How we
how's this
feeling about
going?
our squads right now?
I win.
I respect it. That's a dude I got my eye on. How do you say it? Savali? Is that how you say his name?
Aaron Seville.
Alzolay?
Savale.
Oh. Savale.
Let's take him. Let's take Pepiot,
Nice.
especially if he's going to start. He showed some good stuff last year.
Dude, how the fuck is Brady Singer still there?
Take him.
Like in the league.
Yeah.
Damn. Don't do
No,
my
like,
boy Singer like that.
dude, how the heck is Dane Dunning still here?
Dude, he's a sex symbol. Leave him alone.
Go Cutter Crawford.
You're just mad that your girl be looking at Dane Dunning with his
Dude,
glasses.
Justin Verlander's still sitting here.
So what's the deal with
Yeah, he needs
Verlander?
to.
Verlander will throw
He's
another
staying it
live
up.
batting session at Minute Maid Park on Monday or Tuesday. Chandler Rome of the Athletics. That's
Oh
on
shit,
March
I'm on the pick.
22nd.
Is he
Boom.
starting on IL or no?
I think he is. Verlander threw a 20-pitch live BP for his first spring on Wednesday and came away encouraged by how things went. That would be good player to tie down.
Yeah.
I respect
Keep
it.
for later.
Go ahead and just put him on your IL. Let him
Yep.
sit.
I'm
Looks
about to
like
get a dude I really like right here.
he's looking good for
We're gonna stick with the veteranness. I'm gonna go John Gray.
maybe after a few weeks he'll be
Okay.
fine. Nestor Cortez is still there. Taijuan Walker.
We're
The
back on
way
this.
that you just
We're back on it.
smacked that J, like Tai Juwan is crazy.
Jameson Talon.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
nailing these.
now here we
dude.
go. Here we go. We got to this part of the draft. We got
Yeah,
this far.
You're
Now we're
crushing
gonna
it.
start purposely mispronouncing names.
Mhm.
Try to do Walker Bueller. Go, 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 go. Oh, you
Walker
got
Bully.
Bahaller.
Bahaller. Man,
This is crazy.
we're
All
gonna
right, Colby,
beat
he's on you.
everybody this year.
All right, he's going
Oh, you got
Verlander.
Justin Verlander.
He's gonna finish the
And
team out with all Astros. We got one more pitcher left. I really want this guy. Nobody take him. I really want this guy. No one take him. I really want this guy. No one take
Don't
him.
take him from me.
Please.
No, don't take him from me.
Wait,
If
who do you want?
it's
It might not be who I want.
No,
It might-
if it's Bradish, you can have Bradish.
It's not Bradish.
All right. Yeah. Don't take him.
I don't think we're talking about the same guy.
All right.
So I think we're fine. Unless
But, like,
Jim
also
don't
take
do
him.
it. Okay, cool.
starting pitcher Walker
So-
Buehler.
Oh, Tristan McKenzie. That makes sense.
Yep, I like him. He was my keeper
Why?
last year. He just didn't play.
Carlos Correa is crazy.
I want to know who Chandler's talking about.
Singa.
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Senga. Is that Kenta Senga?
Kodai.
Colby
Senga? Mets?
just said something I have no idea. He said Kenta.
Oh no, Kenta Maeda is who you have on your team.
Colby's just getting them mixed up. This is getting real questionable real fast.
Yep.
Colby's gonna be like, is that Ichiro?
Ichiro.
All right.
Look at that. First place, guys. You guys suck.
Yeah.
All right, let me run off the teams real quick before we go. So I'm sitting at, and this is obviously in order, Jonah Heim, Christian Walker, Ozzy, Royce Lewis, Bo Bichette, Kyle Tucker, Yordan Alvarez, Mike Trout, Ha-Seong Kim, Kirby, Scooball, Freed, Bibby, Sonny Gray. I got Phillips as my closer. And then I got Darvish, Pepiot, I hope, or Papoy, however you say it. And then I got Sean Gray and Tristan McKenzie. And those are all pitchers. Let's look at Colby. Colby picked first. I picked sixth, by the way. Colby picked first. Yanier Diaz, Cody Bellinger, Simeon, Gunnar Henderson, O'Neal Cruz, Acuna, Stephen Kwan, Christian Yelich, Josh Naylor. Pitchers all the way down. Gallen, Gilbert, Rodriguez, Eflin, Christian Javier, Charlie Morton, Kenta Maeda, Eduardo Rodriguez, Justin Verlander, Nestor Cortez. What a squad there. And then Chandler, who picked
That's pretty solid.
10th and last. You got Moreno, Gabriel Moreno, catcher, Matt Olson, Zach Geloff, Steer, Bogarts, Brian Reynolds, Santander. You got Lane Thomas, Max Muncy, Corbin Burge, Framber Valdez, Tyler Glasnow, Merrill Kelly, Chris Bassett, Mitch Keller, Tanner Scott, Kyle Harrison, Brian Bello.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. And then you got Kodai Senga to top it off. And so that was a lot quicker than
That was way fast.
than last night. All right, boys. Well, we came to conquer, and that's what we did. Any words of wisdom before the draft? 11 a.m. tomorrow. Chandler, what you got?
I'll be prioritizing outfielders ahead of infielders.
Okay. Colby, give me some draft words of wisdom.
I'll be prioritizing anything that looks good.
And I'm more aligned with Colby on that one. I'm paying 50 for Zach Geloff. I don't know what to tell you. That's kind of go all
that
in on Zach
happens,
Geloff.
If that
oh man,
happens,
that's
yeah,
gonna be fun to watch.
that's gonna be
No, I'm
wild.
going all in on Zach Geloff. And don't
Hey, I
draft
got
Kyle
him today.
Schwarber.
I got him today.
Don't draft Kyle Schwarber. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy. All right. We're the White 80 Podcast. Signing off.
See you.
See ya.